unbelievably powerful as a mainstay.
Okay, we'll see. I know it's a hot take. To be fair, I know it's a weird ass take because Verstappen is insane, but I don't think he wins another one.
Second back on the agent that he made his name with years ago.
He looks dynamic, albeit slow to start in that Wolves series. That was not the story for Sentinels.
Max is driving a tractor with one hand. Well,
all right, on the corner.
the Red Bull car is not that bad, bro. Come on. It is not that bad. It might be pretty bad.
Unsupported.
Just praying to find some
It might be
kind of
pretty bad.
timing through door, but that is being watched by not just one player, two.
It's kind of what I hate about F1, bro. You're so reliant on your car.
Double push pass that they
Kind of
want
annoying.
to fight these players. Nate is going to do some damage. Swing out from Levy.
Oh god, is Jordan about to have a game? Oh god, Jordan's about to have a game. Ah shit, here we go again. Give me something to sink my teeth into.
Vice on Lotus early this year is where he had some of his best games we've seen.
Bullshit
if
right
not
now.
his best all year up until this point.
Delta's this time at the seaside. And they're trying to chase Billy off this mound position, and Zekken's inching forward. Here comes a hit. Razorvine comes out, going to be avoided by Wisey. Extreme low.
Unlucky. Wait, there's a world. There's a world, chat. There's a world.
John down though. Rush is having to deal with
There's a world. Give me something to suck on, Lewis. Oh, Lewis Hamilton. He's doing it again. A 9th title.
Utter pandemonium. And Zelza's here, of course, is a beat behind the action. Rushia makes the turn, sees him come.
Even at that, he gets the dig onto him.
Oh my god.
There's no hope.
Oh, he only has 7. 8th title, sorry.
It's a MasterCard Thrifty in the second.
Legendary titles? Okay. Okay, bringing up Arsenal is annoying. Because I've never said Arsenal should have won a title. At any point.
By the way.
Alright? I have never claimed that Arsenal should have won a title. But Lewis Hamilton should have won. In, was it 2021?
Right now,
in 2021. Or was it 2020? Yeah, it was 2021, I think.
May take
Am I wrong?
a little stroll into it,
2021, right?
Going to be the case. Why is he timings it though?
Yeah, he should have won. Come on, guys. Come on.
For the previous round, and he's decently set up for this, but Razorvine's going to slow him up. Rochier, though, not so fetid. He's able to push ahead. Make sure
Oh my god, it's happening. That's an eco round. We're not going to freak out. Thing is, if I freak out, BLG freaks out. They're like Paper X. Holy fuck, Lewis is about to have a game.
BLG were just overwhelming with the numbers.
Get in there, Lewis.
Wait,
Wait, that sounded like normal. It sounded like my voice was back there for a sec.
Probably just going to eventually perish to the spike. Looked like Sen were just going to carry all of that momentum they have. Dominating performance on Sunset into Lotus. On defense again. That's what.
Why are you hate watching? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't have a horse in any of these races. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't matter. Why do you care? If I hate watch or love watch or whatever. Let's just watch and have some fun. If I don't pick a team to root for, the game becomes less fun for me. Do you understand? It becomes less fun by default. I have to root for someone, and I'm rooting for the underdog. Simple.
Some magic individually as far as being a shooter with the mechanics, specifically on Icebox. Even the guys who had less kills total.
Big round. Big fucking round here. Are we anywhere near Razal? Not.
Bang wants this mound fight until he doesn't.
Okay, A control or C control taken. It's an Omen, he's going to be able to get out pretty easily. Not much we can do about that. Okay, C control taken. We leave one, maybe go make noise A a little bit. Oh, this is huge though. Okay, he's not going to get a fight. They're going to open door though. Yep, open the door, push him back. Love it. So far, so good. So far, so fucking good. Viper has taken A space all by himself. Does he call them back?
Compared to Wolves, where Neff is able to take a lot.
Oh, he's just making noise.
Spring wasn't really able to do that the other day.
Oh my god, they're about to split B.
Here's the look. Why is he?
Oh my god, they're about to split B into a free bomb site.
Fast hit.
Never mind.
Behind the Prowler though, plenty of Util left.
This can get weird.
Just trying to play his life as well as he can here through Apple, but that
they're in.
Snakebite is going to make
They're in. It's clean.
Fury a little bit more challenging.
This nade doesn't do anything.
Response.
That's good though, but it's not gonna do anything.
Rashia though is able to get clear of the blast.
Okay, they used their nade tether combo, it did nothing. Full post plant, no flanks. No flanks anywhere. Oh, Sed loses this round for sure.
So much utility on them right now.
They do. Rashia near side of Deck with
Right.
one. The paltry point of health is able to get his and narrate found double. Levis is squeezed up on the side. Rashia is still there, trying to crouch, trying to hide away.
Lewis. Lewis, no.
Bouncing back into pole position.
No, Lewis.
B-side retake.
Thank you, Ajax.
Ready to
Or
go. Nade sees caught right
AJ,
onto
sorry,
Rashia. He
AJ.
has to teleport to safety.
Took some damage off that.
oh, he's in danger. He's in danger.
Just a lick though.
Good cover, honestly.
Bang has the TP out of what could have been a pretty hostile situation.
Ah,
So
shit.
the rubble fight goes
Ah,
very
shit,
poorly
this
for
isn't
Billy
looking
Billy.
good.
There's a pause in the action almost.
This isn't looking good. We're gonna need a
As it
miracle.
sees Nade combo came in.
Is Lewis alive? Lewis is
From
alive.
now on, Billy Billy have to account
Lewis
for that
is
threat.
alive and he has
Maybe
Visol.
across the rubble, maybe not.
Come on, Lewis.
Able
Get
to
in
get
there.
So much
Get in there.
Value playing around that tree position with the Guardian. Eventually, I'm sure he's going to try to pick up the Odin as well. What can BLG do here? As SEN are more than content to just play this nice and slow.
God. Nah, it's not gonna happen.
Go for the retake when they need to.
Second sees is coming. K9 attempts a wide swing, but second
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
strips Neff down to 16 health. Levis has already earned that steel guard.
SEN is playing it too well, not giving him any free
Spike is
fights.
dropped just outside of baby
Think round
door.
over.
Be a
I think they
very
save.
Difficult
30
recovery
seconds left.
mission.
This round looks like
One enemy remaining.
destined to come to a slow crumble for BLG, who will have enough to continue the pressure, buying up on the next round fully. But this is well done from SEN. They've been able to get to a couple crucial ultimates for the next buy round too. The Showstopper and the Nightfall, so they have many tools to use to try and extend.
Good
their
thing
lead.
is BLG can full buy next round, and I'm pretty sure they're actually close to the ult now. Raise ult.
They fight over at rubble. The Omen's there. They make an early foray for Mount Control. Bang is also in position. You're going to see this duo of John and Zekken start to favor the A side of the map. As
Good by Jordan, not overfighting at all.
Sentinels early. Billy
Heard
Billy
the
have
TP,
decided just
didn't
to
want to die.
make their way
Has
towards this
all
side.
his fucking
Just
shit
going to
here.
be the Vice and Util occupying that side. Zelsus, as a result, playing safer here.
They need to hit C before this fucking rotate comes.
Full reclear through
They need to hit C
in the
before this
meantime.
rotate comes or it's wraps.
Billy slowed down at the moment by some of that defensive
It's on the
utility
way.
waiting out the cloud. They're going to have to burst in. Ultimate from
Perfect.
YC is out in the
Okay, it's
open,
good.
and
It's
he's
fine.
caught.
It's fine.
Traded, though.
Everyone's here though. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. That's the problem.
This is slowing Billy Billy down now, though.
This is a problem. They have no water control. They have no spawn control. This is a huge problem.
In this retake. Zekken can get back in with the Showstopper.
He did get bombed down.
At the same time, Steel Card
Good Visol. Good Visol to counter
make it
that.
So that SEN can't scale off of their own ultimate.
It has
Now what?
definitely slowed Sentinels
Winnable,
down.
right? Winnable, right?
Confident, of course, without the primaries to push him, but Zekken doesn't need it. Oh, that's all.
Big, 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 honestly. Big. 1 for 1 is big.
John steps up.
This high-low is good. This high-low is good.
And they see the shoulder of Knight. The double high-low stack, though, is tougher
Please,
than the break.
please,
John knows
please.
Neff is around the
Thank
corner and he doesn't have the
fucking
health
God,
to
bro.
withstand an engagement.
Honestly, well played.
Billy Billy, it's a scrappy fight. Whether from Billy Billy's purview, they're not fully convinced though.
Sunset? Ooh, Sunset is true. Nah, I
Operator right now on attack.
think I would go with Cypher on his sense personally, because the cam just does so much.
Temporarily. This certainly implies
You know,
that Billy Billy
similar to like Haven, the cam just has like a lot of value. Okay, 1 for 1, not bad.
Mark though has to get out.
They don't have A control, unfortunately. Viper ult C with Vise Thorns, that's about it.
Zelsus has his own steel guard now, could be pretty effective here. Push comes to shove at the big
This is
side.
huge.
From Rushi already gets himself there. Zelsus
How much can Jordan get? He got his 1, no trade, no trade.
Desperate scenario here
Big
for
trade.
BLG, but why is he popping himself up?
Big, big,
What about
huge,
John?
huge,
Narrate
huge
but
Lewis.
Levis is able to find the trade.
Get
And
in there.
to John. John in a 1 versus 2.
And he gets bombed down.
John who had to leave his Viper's pit and try and salvage the round at B.
Too hard, right? Too hard, right? Too hard, too hard for John Cutie. He has no smokes. There's no smokes, so he can't hide in anything. He just has to tap bomb and pray.
Have so much at stake. time has dwindled so much due to this heavy.
He needs to get a kill before tapping, I guess, but no one's gonna give him one.
Much here. He has a snake bite. And
Bro, he just walks through the wall.
He knew he had a contingency with his teammate in Baby Door. So goes for it and puts that one to bed a little bit earlier. Billy
Just play safe, both players, but
They have full A control
what that guy did was actually really good too.
Oh
my God, it's happening.
Now, No Sting is now looking a little bit awkward at the periphery of the map. TP, I mean, ultimate forward from Russia in the B. They were convinced they'd have that one dead to rights, and they went wrong.
For the double peak to be good, John Cutie would literally have to be on bomb. If he's anywhere else, it becomes a 1v1.
Line up for Zekin.
I love it. I love it. We're getting very proactive in the post plan. Now that we lost that one post plan 5v5, I like it.
End to the round for Billy. They've got all players up. They still got utility.
Increase game volume. Absolutely, I will.
Probably don't want to feed them too much more old economy.
Will say that Billy would love to hang on to these guns. They still have a couple players.
Attack-sided map, that is true. You're not wrong.
A snap from K-Knight. Finally able to get on the board in this round.
Taking stock of things, though. We had that timeout from Sentinels. They had it so far back.
Picking up a lot towards this A site, but again, you know, they can just feel fairly content to play this for the retake when they still do have that steel guard and have the potential to collapse into that site off the back of it. But now SEN want to get back in, entrenching the site, anchoring positions now that they're doubled up. They have the read on the situation. Obviously, Billy making the right choice.
Well, SEN all right. They're hitting A.
Right. No one to trade onto him.
And this flank as well. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Sentinels take the risk of being susceptible to that in order to have a player posted forward to get an easy kill. Now the momentum starting to peter off.
Well played. What the fuck?
YC has to just skirt around that razor vine, and yeah.
Honestly, this round can get bad. One mistake.
How far will this madman push?
You know he has op, though, they know.
Has he heard this? No, there's a player making noise behind him.
Huge. Huge. And he saw both. He saw both. He saw both. That means CT is open. Yup. Lovely. This is so hard for SEN to win. And this guy's gonna fade ult to get max info. Once he fade ults, he's gonna know all three.
He catches his second kill right now. The Nightfall could certainly be enough to win this round.
Bang wanted to check the site. It's unclear if he got any information
nah,
about where
they are gonna go. Yeah, this becomes so hard. Attack 3, attack 3. Yeah, SEN loses, I think.
Able to spray two of them down. Narrate has to challenge YZ here. Blast pack to try and disrupt. Shorty in hand. He knows exactly where his assailant will come from, and YZ.
This is hard. That was a hard round for SEN to win, man. I'm gonna be honest.
A 2v3.
A lot of light armors.
Jesus, I'm getting too old for this shit.
More than happy to bully their way out into rubble, Billy, and there's nobody here. It's another round where SEN only have John on this side of the map, and he's playing very far back.
Tarek's about to crash out. Nah, that was hard. Straight up, that was a hard round for SEN to win. That retake was very difficult, to be fair.
They're trying to be fast on the pivot. They've got Zekin here. Narrate wants to get back sight again. Assist John when the pressure is coming in. When he's blinded up by the paranoia.
John Cutie. Huge kills, Narrate. Oh my god, he saved them. He just saved John Cutie and the round. And the half.
That's the one with the op here. Having to peer out from tree. SEN are not going to offer up any freebies. Look where that spike is.
Gumbo, thank you for the tier 1.
That is going to be an extremely oppressive scenario that Billy have to fight into. And Dev has to do it by
if they lose this round, it's bad.
This round should simply be unwinnable for Billy. There should not be any way.
Sick round from Narrate. Wyatt, he was the standout for Sentinels in their last game. Won't be able to do more than 3 here, but should be enough.
No way.
All of a sudden, John brought down.
Wow, he ulted.
Net, but he still needs to plant Steel Garden. But he has a shorty inside the pit. Not the worst scenario for him. And he'll wait this out. Maybe look for a timing to swing out of the wall. And he's
no way. Oh my god. Oh my god, he almost did it. Oh my god, he almost did it.
Ridiculous. He invested in that op as you speculated, Wyatt. And yeah, early looks at 8. Narrate has come back here with the Odin.
Doesn't spot YZ, just ends up going a little bit short, so he wants to wait for this dark cover to fall, hoping that someone is going to go for the common jump peek, and it does happen, but Narrate was not too overexposed. Often players do it more towards the middle, but he was a little bit off to that left side, and I think that saved his life.
They are taking map control
Why is he
fairly
unable to
like
react?
easily, but I think Sen are comfortable holding sides
Okay, Shield
and playing for
is
retake.
this way to push off of the C site. And is actually where Zekken is set up. He does want to try and put himself where the action is. But whether that means he'd actually push off of C in the direction of the attackers remains.
They can bait out this wall though. That'll change a lot.
Rubble presence, the threat of the ocean, all of the util coming out from Bang and Narrate here have definitely slowed BLG up. So YZ opts to try and hold a B line. The Viper wall will cut him off.
Faking C.
Still guarded.
He's going to get that C site for free. Do Sen try and actually pull back in here? They have a few players near it, but wow, look
Nah,
at this.
they're ready for this.
Billy to have to
Oh,
go
what a
through
kill.
the Bang wants to swing off.
Trade, though.
Trades coming through, but now the site
Big
is
kill on
taken.
Bang,
Spike
though.
Should be able to be planted, but Sen have other ideas.
Now YZ decayed very, very low.
They're going A? There's no way they're going A,
Already
right?
follow up on the
There's
rifle
no
instantly.
way they go A.
Simply choose to get in position.
Nah.
Yeah, cut off by some of those mollies, the thorns on the ground.
Decent nade.
Nade going to do some damage tonight, and it actually gets the kill.
Decken now with the showstopper.
Oh my god, he got nothing. Oh my god, he got
He's
nothing.
in the thick of things.
Look at YZ, look at him.
He's
just pushing with the op.
Oh,
You're shitting me, you're shitting me.
devastating impact from YZ. Always an ace.
And then he throws the round.
He gets the damage through the wall.
And then he throws the round.
Zelsis down to 10.
Just kidding, he
A
hit him,
little
right?
bit of regen, and he is going to
Wow.
get out of there.
Wow.
No
This guy is
cash
him.
left. Needs to
This
save
guy is
this.
legit saving the game.
YZ is a
BLG
menace.
needs
And
8
again, it's just
rounds to have a
absurd.
chance at winning
Operator
this game.
pushes onto that
Needs
B-side
8
like we saw
rounds.
those few rounds ago where he saves it for Billy.
He gets the entry, and then he
YZ
wins
with
the
a
post plant by
masterclass
pushing Heaven with an op close range.
Subverting expectations.
This
Sen's
guy's
still
got some
struggling
balls.
to adapt to this duel.
Power that even on attack Vice provides, where it's a denial
Spike
of
planted.
the blood. Those thorns being forward made it so that no one could really scale or try to fight
Holy
off
fuck,
of the
bro.
nightfall that was used.
Gets the entry, kills the Razor, pushes
Second
Heaven,
denying the
and
showstopper is
collats them.
outrageous.
4 defense side rounds is going to feel uncomfortable
Whizzies.
for Sentinels, but it is enough.
YZ, sorry.
One orb away from getting the showstopper.
Oh god. Here it is.
Delta's here.
Oh, he's doing it.
He's
He's doing it.
This boy.
The Green Lantern.
Mad.
Hal Jordan.
Zelsis
What a hold.
dug inside him.
Remaining. Spike
At
down.
7 is not
BLG
enough.
hoping to swoop in and get a nice 8-round halved. He has thrown the stick in the smoke, so they've gone over the handlebars.
Not enough.
Damn, that
7 is not enough.
genuinely looked angry.
Jordan has saved them.
Some fury on the defense there from Zelsis. He looked so locked in. It's all on Rusha
No way, right?
in a near impossible
No way, right?
situation. Zekken still has Sappers to get back in. He can just send it, distract, while everyone else will collapse onto him. They have
No way.
plenty of options here.
Yeah, no.
Bang there's having to deal with him in the end.
Honestly, good
all
half.
things considered,
Bear back. Gotta take a piss.
Respectable from Sentinels, but at the moment you've noticed some
Everyone go get a
struggle
drink.
with
Get a
tempo.
drink of water.
And
Be right
just with
back.
some of the individual inclinations of Billy. On that distribution of defenders.
Murphy's
Let's get
Ice
rolling,
Cream
folks.
Parlor.
Here's around number 13.
I've never heard of it.
Balls over the top for this duo of Sen to work for.
Even
on
Mel?
C, but when the orb is tapped,
I can't hate on
they
Mel,
want
bro.
to swing
Mel
off his
is just
paranoia,
awesome.
Presumably crunch through the door. Even these two players, Bang and Zekken, could be in real danger. Here it comes.
Like the trap rush here though, come down by Zekken, who
Come on,
can
baby.
be a follow-up, and Levis
Come
is
on,
there.
Lewis. Get in there. Get in there.
For him, able to dodge that paranoia. Now Sen
If Lewis has
will
another round, I'm gonna
towards
lose my
his
shit.
inside, where
And my
BLG
voice
have
again.
drifted. They are in the right positions at the moment, giving up C. Neff weak though. Backside going to be challenging to anchor against the Horde.
Pretty quick moves, though, from
IGL
Sentinels up
diff.
on the A side. No upper presence
He
yet
got his
for the
one. He got his
defenders.
one.
Gives as good as he gets.
He'll take one.
He got his one, and this guy got position. Knight has position. K-Knight.
Here comes
Come
that
on,
attack
Lewis,
side
get
flank
in
forward.
there.
It's a little bit annoying.
Good
Once
nade.
he can't see past it. K-Knight might need to be activated to disrupt a potential plant. So the paint shells had the intended effect.
Some players getting weak.
K-Knight flag! Right click
Come on. If there was ever a time, K-Knight. Jordan, it's Jordan. It's Jordan. God damn it, Hal.
With the sheriff, but K-Knight
Go fuck
scores.
yourself, Hal.
Zaddy is home.
Zelsis is determined
Oh
to
my
win.
God,
You can
he's
see
freaking
it
out.
from his dis-
My God, what did he say? Any translators?
Two pistols here for Sentinels on this map.
Translation?
And it's an A site that is utterly
I was gonna say translation Yinsu, but I don't want to get cancelled.
In the first half, Sen won the pistol, but lost in this exact situation.
Wait, he said it in English?
If they hadn't,
What did he say?
we could be looking at a very different game.
He said, "What are you doing?"
They really were able to gain so much early momentum for their economy off of that.
He said, "Why you go there, motherfucker?"
Yeah,
No, he did not. I would have heard that in my ears.
Oh, they're chasing. Even though he is the player with just the sheriff.
He said, "Why you going there? What the fuck?"
Finally, I think Sentinels have been able to throw enough at Billy to
Really?
cause him to simmer down.
And that's an easy call now for the rest.
Can we just move on?
Just get into the
We should just move on.
I
think we should, guys. I'm sick.
on the opposite side of the map.
Just move on.
So patient about it.
Not
Here's a
feeling
plant,
well.
John gets it down.
I didn't hear it. Hearing's not good.
Billy
Getting
plays
old.
second fiddle, just trying to catch up. Now that much more than Frenzy Ghost. Neff will remain tucked here most likely. And this would allow the game to become even. Alright, would love to get something for this Outlaw.
Guys, I'm sick. I'm turning
ROI
racist. Okay. This round is over, but...
Oh, buddy. Neff, though, doesn't overcommit. Narrate doubles back to the angle. And will handle the interloper. Oh,
yeah, I think Sen just wins.
The right click almost got him.
Spam here, Zekin says, okay, something to be had here, and he's right. 3 kills with the Stinger. Only Levius to survive, only to perish to the blast. And now,
It's Lewis.
we have ourselves an even
Caster,
game.
it's Lewis.
7-7,
I think this game is over. Stop reading into the mic, sorry.
To the box is YZ right now. And actually getting a lot of reinforcements through B. Look at this, Billy, they want to fight it, and Bang knows he needs to run.
Sentinels got out in time, though. Billy want to chase this, but just how far will they go? Not as far as Lobby, apparently. Now the look is over towards B.
And does Sen want to accelerate elsewhere, get into the site? Do they really try to get into B? No, now they certainly cannot, but maybe they'll pick up the pace.
Faking
Continue
B,
out,
hitting
getting
C,
through
faking
door
B,
into
hitting
the
C,
side, but
except
they'll have to continue
BLG's ready,
that.
BLG's ready.
This
Get
is
him there!
Levius.
Doggedly. Billy
Nah,
been
they won't
defending
go
it.
C now.
Narrator
They won't
able
go
to
C
trigger
now.
the shield.
No way. No way Sen hit
And
C now.
still in play. Sentinel going to run low on time here.
That is painful. Orbs
They're
now being
plenty-
recovered
they're
onto
fine
second
on
two
time.
away from the
Why is Caster
showstopper,
fucking
50
tweaking?
seconds on the clock. They have no map control at the moment.
That's also cap.
They had
had
though.
all
Look
of
at the
C, they
util
had
on
all of
Billy's
B.
side. It's
Yeah, this is
really
why I don't
limited.
listen to these fuckers.
Just that smoke from Russia. There's a horn for Knight. They've drawn it all out, but at what cost?
So now with the wall down,
That's why I don't
you
listen
have
to these
Lucio Red
fuckers.
Guardian on this A side, just jiggle peeking.
Perfect call,
Now,
too.
the
Big away here.
goalpost knows what the situation is. Why
Honestly,
he's
insane
kind of
call.
timing this. He goes through the
Insane
molly.
calling.
Vulnerable enough. He's too easy to bring down. And Sentinels here have gotten exactly what they were looking for. Drawing Billy out of the defensive lines.
That is
Straight out into
legit
the sunlight.
S-tier call.
And now Billy realized, man, we were so active, so good at responding to these early probes. And then they overheated just a little bit, losing to the SEN bonus. Not just losing to the bonus, Wyatt, but allowing it to be a flawless
Explain?
round for the attackers.
No problem.
That is
Because we don't want to hear these fuckers anyway. So, their original idea was to fake B and go C. I think Sen assumed that this Vise wall was B, right? But it wasn't. It ended up being C. It stopped their entire hit to actually hit C. So, they knew at this point that BLG was most likely already ahead and rotated into C. And they probably heard some of the rotates as well. So, they decided to slow the round down. Good idea, instead of just hitting C. Because they had 50 seconds, despite what the casters say. And then they just went back to the site that would have the... Breathing on mic, fuck, sorry. Actually, sorry. I'm kidding, Ren's my boy, I love him.
want this fight again.
Yeah, so Russia's given up.
Zekin's got hands. Russia finds out the
I
hard
think
way.
it's a wrap. I think it's a wrap, but I'm glad they gave us a good game. Not gonna lie, BLG gave us a good game. A game, like they gave me something to bite on, to something to suck on.
Yeah, unfortunately, only just setting up a 700.
And I respect that.
Maybe these rifles can make something happen. Matter of fact, both of them have looked like intentions of maybe pushing out a B, but that's not going to be the case for the defense. Sen have inserted narrate over towards Rubble. Potential fight against YZ, where he's highly favored. Far superior.
You guys know what I mean when I say like something to suck on. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be like
cover towards
something
stairs. And
gross.
it's working.
Just like something to, you know,
God, they're all
something to clench your little teeth into.
Billy, I mean, they can't take too many risks. If they think there's a stack opportunity, they've got to take it with these weaker weaponry.
And YZ, he just didn't know while that Viper's wall was up how many players actually crossed in there.
We'll get this later. Oh my goodness, guy! Eyes in the back of his head.
This caster is
Very
running out
timely
of things.
swing there from Narrate.
Nah, I'm hating on the casters too much. It's rude. I'll stop. It's just rude. Why am I being rude for no reason? Is it because they don't know what they're talking about? Maybe, but that's not for me to say.
Just happy to post up here in this seaside. Second challenging waterfall. K-Knight forced off the line and low with a Phantom in hand. He likely doesn't want to wager it. And another flawless round on the horizon here for Sentinels.
We are right back to
The only way BLG can come back from this deficit is if YZ gets a double entry everywhere he goes.
Out of control.
And guesses right every time. And that ain't happening.
And so it goes.
Sen is too good of a team
Get that magic
where they're not going to
rounds.
just get abused by one guy.
And again, this next one, a real inflection point. Another gun snapped up at the end. It's exactly what they're looking for. The contact move up on B main.
They do get the lurker, although they don't
In the
know.
map for Zen.
They have 2C, they're fine.
Non-committal though in this early approach to the round.
What's
They
the
have
mid round
spike
here?
left behind. They might feel the need to re-clear a little bit that B area.
Okay, make noise
Before they
A,
go elsewhere.
leave A. Narrate already has full C control, so they're going to pop C into Omen Vise. Yeah, this round's over. BLG wins. Oh, Razalt, never mind. This is key. If this guy insta dies, round over immediately, as he's ulting in. But this is not a bad call, but Razalt will get Omen flashed.
Dangerous. They're ready to anchor BLG.
Okay, now what?
It's safe getting over towards the site.
It's still hard. Very hard.
Narrate's gonna be stuck here. Decay
Get
down.
in there.
His position
Get
good,
in there,
and
Lewis.
Levy's in no
Lewis,
hurry.
get
There's
in
no
there.
time with the spike in
Wow.
hand.
He just jumps up and fights him.
And a great use of the nightfall there.
Alright, they need another one of those rounds, and they need Wizzy to keep. Wow.
Down. A couple steps ahead of the rest of his
Are
team, but
you
Narrate
an
only
absolute fuck ass, dude?
Billy responded with his
You
quick
could have
hit.
TP'd here, 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 and you chose there.
I think he takes some hits there. Tries to back up. Neff forced away by the snake bite though. Here's a steel guard for the attack side.
No, we definitely want OT.
For a plant.
Oh god. Yeah, Fade Ult as well. Narrate has Fade Ult. Zekin's in a spot.
Sees the Prowler now. They know.
Lewis!
Information to get rid of Zekin, but John is there to find the trade. Nightfall for the attack side now, and Knight doesn't know what's coming. Neff with a wrap from drop.
Sean Cutie.
YZ's op is not the ideal tool
Oh
for this
my
job.
god, it's over.
Sentinels
It's
back
over.
in front. Back with a burst of confidence.
It's over.
Fast
Just
eight, it
because
plays
that guy
out the way
didn't
they drew
TP
it
in the-
up. Shadow B-Main got Celsius. The previous round, it was off of the seaside. What will it be now?
He's over at a position with a couple other players. All of that defensive sentinel utility continuing to be littered across that C site from Levius. Dark covers being cycled as well. YZ, how aggro does he want to get? He's going to post up.
He does have a very deep line here.
This space.
Very
Surely
deep
a
line.
contact
Allows
goes
his
back
team to
into
completely
maybe
play
free
BC.
kill For YZ, you have to imagine.
Do you ever think to re-clear this spot of the attackers? It's so close to their side of the map. But shoulder
What
peek.
a jump spot.
John is lucky to get out of that one alive.
He's gonna repeak. Yep.
Limping away. But still keeps his
Oh, he didn't.
weapon
He walked away.
in this round.
I love this from him, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I love this from him. He knows he's keeping his teammates. He's keeping his teammates BC. He says no 1A. Nothing pushes this kid back.
Area, kind of keeping their options open as they're activating that
Any ults?
door. The sheer wall is still here.
Oh
They've
my
had
god, this is a
trouble.
very hard round to win
It's been tough
for
them to
Sen.
manage.
Very hard round for Sen to win. They're gonna go B now. They're gonna pivot to B and die.
Sen don't have a way to safely clear it, to trigger it. They've got to go
They have to go B and they're gonna lose.
Very much damage actually done. We are down to 20 seconds
Oh
right now.
my god.
Actually gained a couple players on defense. Rusha gets the first of the spam through. John was just so
Bang.
weak.
And there's
Yeah, it's
not
over.
much more to gain from this now.
Anytime? Does Jordan have time? Yeah, he does.
Shield wall's gonna get come up either way. And
Oh no.
Narrate steps up, and this is tit for tat.
Oh my god, we have a game.
Round.
Okay, so they're not listening to me. They're just hitting C off the bat. They're taking C down control first. with the Viper wall towards A. YZ is towards A, but Omen is the one keeping the line, which allows YZ to leave if he wants. I don't know why they have Omen and Raze here this late, or like this long.
You have to stay in it. Easy steel garden. Sure, maybe you have the shorty in it, so there are
They're this
counterplays to
convinced
the
Sen is going to come back A and
counterplays that are
re-clear.
available if we get into
Wow.
a situation like that.
They are very convinced, and they're right.
Again, posting up, taking a
They
control without-
fully gambled on not a C hit. Because if this was a C
They have
hit,
to have a plan for this.
Sen would have won this round already.
They've got to be expecting YZ to be on this line.
I guess no. Lewis has ult. Never mind.
YZ's far enough away that it actually doesn't need to be shot at. Now the second
Wow,
wave.
they are so convinced,
The
bro.
rest of Sentinels are. Now though, time to burst forward. Wall comes down and so does YZ. That's the
I
out game.
cannot
Rush has to
believe
go
how
on
wide
shadows
he
to
just
keep
played
back to his
that.
spawn for safety, and that opens this side of the map up for Sentinels.
Second is taking so much space. Russia wants to get back there, but
Why are you going that wide though? When you know your Omen has ults.
what available to Sen to scale?
He thinks he can get in way earlier. And he was wrong. Billy now, you notice, yes, picking up these rounds here and there, but because there's been a
They actually
back
had the right
and
read.
forth, it's much harder to justify throwing themselves in a 3v5 scenario with no control of the site and with no duelist to work with.
That position from
They had the
YZ,
perfect right read.
really
BLG did.
messed up in the moment. It's
And
to play around that Viper's wall.
YZ,
Up.
as an
It's
op
you either
raise,
need to be
died
part of it,
here.
Or you need to kind of be playing
When at
back
most, he should be
towards
here.
The actual side
Going for
stairs.
one kill,
In
satcheling
that
away.
situation,
And then
when it
Omen
drops,
ults away
it's just
to here.
multiple players
and then they
on
play the
multiple
5v4.
angles that are going to be looking at you. It's hard to find a target even. You can see him trying to adjust. It's just
You
too
got
much.
two-
You can get so many ults in this round, which they need desperately a couple
That's
players
annoying.
on. Horrendous cash, while Sentinels just have a bank to keep buying.
Okay, C pressure. They want to bait out the wall. When this orb goes up, they're usually going to open the
Even
door.
just trying to trigger the sheer wall, potentially lethal for Sentinels. They can't just duck in there
Okay.
and make it come up.
It's the same thing.
BLG,
C
they can
control
have that
back to
forward
A.
position over towards the
BLG,
level
same
again.
exact setup.
Same two
Can they
players,
run this
stacked
setup
up,
better than
did a
last
nice
time?
job re-clearing them though. Realizing that they're
This
finding
time,
more
YZ
success
has the
just
raise
working
ult,
this
which
A
they're,
side
I
of the map
guarantee,
and
as soon as they see the raise,
avoiding this vice entirely.
Set is going to rush B or C.
Defensive showstopper
As soon
play
as raise is
on
seen here.
the table for YZ here. Crowder out, looking the same as last round.
Wait, what
Russia
is
now with a
Second
bit of
doing?
spray.
Second is fully committed.
He's out,
No,
he's out.
He's able to get out. Able to get out.
But again, where to from here? 40 seconds in the round, and they did nothing about that sheer wall at C, which has been more than a small
35 seconds.
nuisance
Why
for
do we still have two?
And
Why do we still have two here?
Anchors there, out in the open. That has to be traded.
It's over.
The opening of the door is so big for
Game's
Bang.
over.
He paves the way for a firing
GG.
line of Sentinels to look at the Seaside defenders. Now they've gotten in once again with a two-player advantage. YZ might have to entry this with a showstopper, but Zekit is waiting for him to make his way out of that B connector. And he's ready for K9 as well. Bring me another
GG.
And YZ acquiesces. An easy pick off once more for the Rays. And it is a dastardly scenario that Russia has to find a way to unravel. And with this Guardian, he's got no choice but just to go for it.
Yeah, well, soon. Thank you. Thank you.
Sen encircling him to get away from the blast.
BLG, man. It's unlucky.
Billy might have lost their biggest opportunity to get back in control of this map and series. Russia lucky to get away with his life.
Next round, Billy, of course, going to have to force up with everything. They're putting on a show on Lotus.
Billy have got a lot.
At
to
least
commit into
Ray
a
should
round
have
like
ran
this,
away
though.
much faster. That's all.
Bang has already gotten pretty far forward, and Russia sees that barrel. The Guardian
This is
getting
the
back
round.
From their previous round pays dividends. And that showstopper will be avoided, maybe a little bit quicker.
I mean, they have the
Quicker
5v4. It's
is YZ.
fine.
And Ray's ultimate's off the table now.
They have 5v4 and the A line,
A
kind
little
of.
bit off to the left there from
They leave
YZ's
Omen.
perspective.
They're
This is a
okay
situation
playing
where you
retake
have
A.
narrate over towards that
No,
scene
never mind.
outside,
John Cutie is.
controlling the space, ensuring that no
John
one's
Cutie
pushing
does
out
have ult.
Viper's pit here now, going to make a potential.
You don't want to
exit
give up A.
there.
You don't definitely don't want to give up A.
Absolute Nightmare.
You mentioned it. Sentinels don't have those big initiator ultimates.
The
to work with.
Fade is good at B alone because there's a Vise wall here. Vise wall and Thorns here.
Just inches short in all of those categories.
Maybe if they had the Nightfall, then they could.
Nah,
throw that
this is
out
just a
there,
BLG round,
Prowler's
100%.
Viper, something like that, but it's not an option
1-3-1
right
with Vise here. Or with Viper ult. It's too hard.
So is it a hard force? Hoping to catch a player positioned far forward, like we've seen from YZ in the past, but you're actually giving a lot more map control over here.
Too hard.
Now Santa going to run into this.
Does he dare jump up?
No, no
Through
way.
the box, he needs to see over this wall and can't quite, so that's tree access now gained by Sentinels. Rushi though is
Wow.
ready. Pure stopping
That's too
power.
hard.
This time it's a Guardian shot to John QT.
Way too hard. It's like a save, I think.
12 seconds left. Sentinels have to go. Second getting sprayed
Are you
down,
kidding
but
me?
they're gonna find Rushi. Why is he trying to disrupt with the blast pack? But gets
Are
caught
you
out.
fucking
Right kills
kidding
the
me?
narrate. Zekin and Zelsis, back to back.
You've got to be joking.
Steel Garden should be connecting onto both, though. Zelsis on the run. Zekin just has the shorty trying to play backside, but the showstopper as well. He got that with the spike going down.
Zelsis is going to be jumped on in trees, got nowhere to go. Primaries are available again, and back to back. Zekin and Zelsis put Neff in a solo situation. Signed, sealed, delivered. Sen City are back.